guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family, and if you've subscribed already, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support. In today's video, it's a story time. I hope you guys have your drinks ready, you have your popcorns ready, because I have mine, you know. The story time is based on my experience in Braam and my transition moving from Polokwane to Braam, and just how I adapted to the environment. As everybody knows, Braam is that place. It's the place to be, especially when you're still doing your first year. I'll just start by explaining. So 2017, I finished my matric. I've always wanted to go to Joburg due to, you know, other factors. I told my parents that the decision that I'm making now is that I'm going to Johannesburg. So when I got there, I moved into some place called J1. Like immediately when I got to Joburg, I started telling people that I'm here and feel like I'm just the first night I just chilled. Oh, and then we decided to try weed. Guys, do not try it, especially when you're doing first year, when it's your first time. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't. When I tried it, guys, I went crazy. Like I started, what do they call the thing? I forgot, but yeah, that thing that happens, you know. And then like after doing that, I called my mom, guys, called my parents because my parents were still around Joburg because the other one. I called them, I'm like, Mama, please don't pray with me, like something is going on. Guys, I was going crazy, honestly. That night my parents left, so they didn't understand what was going on. I just said like my spirit was not, you know, being get correct. Went to Joburg a week before, so there was not a lot of people around. That Monday school opened. Like, okay, you know what, this weekend I'm going out. Like, it's my first weekend, school is not that hectic, let me just go out. My sister used to stay in Braam, so just told me about a few places like Bannister. Let me just go to that place. When I got there, guys, ooh, and it's not something I was used to back home, you know. Polokwane is such a small area. There are places where you can go out, but it's not, you can't compare it to Braam, you know. And you know, guys, you know what the problem is with going out once? You want to go out all the time, go out consecutively, which is a problem. And at the time I was like, okay, the first weekend I went out, guys, made a few friends, and then because Mina, I'm here, I made friends with the person who works at Bannister, some guys. So whenever we went there, he'd give us like free drinks. It would just be a vibe. Second week, third week, like a lot, and I was starting to get used to a lot of people around Braam, and the minute you walk out, like somebody approaches you, right? And yeah, he approaches you and it's just like, you know, let me go chill, drink and all that. And the problem was my schoolwork used to fall back, you know. Like I tried catching up, honestly. Guys, I used to study late at night, you know, in the AMs, and my problem was just being too available. Like my friends would say, let's go out, let's go way, and I'm already pagati. It was so hard for me to say no, because I used to listen to people saying my first year was a blast, I want to go back there. And I was like, okay, I want the same experience. I want to enjoy my first year. I want to be like, when I explain to someone, like, you know. But that wasn't the case because girl wasn't focused. I lost focus along the way. Then from there I met this other guy. He was like a cool guy, you know. He invited me over to his place. Guys, this is so funny because the place that he invited me to, I think was his girlfriend's place, or he stayed with his girlfriend. I'm not too sure. He's like, oh, let me just go get food. And he said, no, I stay alone here. Okay, cool. When he left, guys, he locks me inside. My phone is low. And I'm like, what am I going to do here? The only way I can do is just search. Guys, that's what we all do. That's what all girls do. Oh, so it's like,
why for you?
I find lipsticks, karate, heels. I'm like, He took a long time to come back. I was starting to get stressed. I'm thinking of ways I can escape. What if this person is trying to kidnap me, guys? Because there was a whole lot of things going on in my mind at that point. I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking through the window, guys, peeping. I'm like, can I jump from here to there? I wouldn't get hurt. At least I can scream for help if something happens. You know what? Some person came to knock. That person kept knocking. And then it's like, I was calling somebody on the phone. I'm like, oh my God, am I not in trouble? I'm going to be in a fight. La. The time my phone is off, I can't contact the guy. He's like, I can, for real. And then I answered, I'm like, hi. I'm like, no, this is not mama, it's Bontle. And it's like, Bontle? You are cool. Fight. Like, hey, I'll be throwing hands and they'll be throwing hands at me. I'm like, no, I came here with Temba. Let me just say Temba. Temba is not here. He left me here. I want to leave. Like, please open. He's like, okay, let me try calling Temba. Temba doesn't answer his phone. Guys, and I'm like, wow. Came back with that guy and then like, Nantwe just snacks. You know that snacks look that girls give you like at the club or also no feet somewhere, and then they're chilling with other people, and then you get there and they give you that look, it was snacks. And then I was like, hi, thank you so much. Like, and then I left. And I was so mad at the guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. I actually left. And then from there, I learned my lesson. I'm like, never again visit somebody. Some would say bad match. The one thing about me was that I was not worried about getting a sick note, because a sick note is like 350. It's like consulting with a doctor, right? I was like, okay, with the allowance my parents gives me, I need to put maybe 1,000 rand maybe for sick notes, because guys, can't believe I'm shooting this at home and my parents can probably hear what I'm saying. But I was like, let me just put 1,000 rand on the side for sick notes. I feel like I won't be able to submit or I won't be able to write my test. I can, tell what I must. Usually used to submit sick notes for every module. I just didn't care. I'm consistent with my schoolwork. I put other things first, as I said. You need to get your life in order. You need to know what's important. I'm not gonna do this again. And then I did it again. So they invited me to go to Monte Casino with them, right? And then it was like the first time, like my first time going to Monte Casino, going to Cantare, and I was just like, let me just go because I'm not doing anything tonight and I just want to see. So when we got there to Monte Casino, nice vibe. And now honestly, when I go out, I don't dance a lot because I don't think I can dance. I can maybe move a bit, but just that's me. But to just stand up and everybody's looking at me, vibes, that's not me. I think the person we were with expected me to be that girl, but I'm not that girl. So I was like, chill. From there, this person is dancing, reaching so high. Like, I don't know if he got upset or what. And I don't think that day I was in a good mood. Something really pissed me off. So I was like, I'm not in the mood. Like, this person, I don't know what happened, but he was so mad. Like, he was so mad. And like, I get very agitated quickly. Weird. From there, I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. So, Lena, motho, anata about get my gain. Anshale morao or sharp or what? This person literally didn't care. And guys, at the time, I was broke. When we went out, guys, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Imagine somebody just lets you walk out as girls, just leave, and I'm mad, and you can't even say no. Let me request for you. Are you okay? Oh no. Nope. Then from there, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this person. Cancelled. Then when we went out, actually, we got some maxi taxi chilling outside, and then the person was like, no, I can take you guys. Got prices so in my mind, I'm like, go kidnap you. Who would want to take me to my place with that amount? Until the guy turned out to just be a nice guy who saved us, and then got to our place and then we chilled. And like, I think I spoke about that moment, everything that happened for 2 hours. I just couldn't stand him, couldn't stand his behavior. You know me, I sent a VN saying, tell him like, yo, you know what? Cancel. Like, what I want to tell you guys is that before you go out with somebody, just have something, just if something happens to you, you sort it. You don't have to stress or whatever, because people can just switch up when you guys are out. but watching, you know. So there's this event that happens in Braam, I think every year, and it's called Braam Fest. This happened like 2018, my first year 2018. So I don't know if Braam Fest is on, but I think it's still there, guys. Vibes, hominati. Obviously, if you're doing your first year, then enjoy the Braam life, you can go to Braam Fest. But other people like I'll never go to Braam Fest. So the whole street is closed down. Braam Fest, everybody is in Braam. Okay, everybody who likes the Braam vibe is in Braam. So packed, guys. Most of the thing, it was just a lot of people. And that day was when I lost my phone. And I didn't know what to tell my parents. I don't even know how I lost it. It was just a lot going on. The vibe was nice. Drinks were just coming to us. Just we were chilling and the drinks were coming. You know the vibe. I was out. I don't even remember most of that night, but Braam Fest is nice. It's amazing. You bump into people you never thought you'd bump into. You meet new people. Oh, see. I think it's end of the year before your exams. June exams, I did well. Other modules, I was like exceptional, but hey, did it work, guys? Showed me flames, but I passed all my modules in June, so I didn't have a sub. So end of the year, that's when things just went south. My semester marks were okay. The one thing that gave me problems was politics. I qualified for my exams, right? Because Nikarata Monati, most of my things I studied them the day before, you know. And for politics, guys, sadly, it showed me flames. So I was doing 5 modules, so one showed me flames. I was left with 4. And mind you, everything I do is theory. I need to be studying all the time. But me, because I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. I felt like get in there, I'll think of whatever, and I'll pass. Come on. I do the same thing I did in first semester, but guys, it's so different. Like second semester, it's harder. So I was like, you know what? I'll go pass. I'm like, can't you know? Oh no, they don't play like that. So they were like, she has to stay. But because my semester marks were good, they granted me a sub, right? Guys, do you know how hard it is to tell your parents you have a sub? The most difficult thing ever. But because the day before I wrote my first exam, I got mugged. I had to go to the police station, get an affidavit, send an email that I wasn't able to write because of this and that. And I was traumatized, honestly, guys. I was traumatized. Right to the first exam, so it means I wrote 3. So I passed 1. I had 2 subs. So basically I had 3 supplementary exams, which were supposed to happen in January. How will I leave home? Where will I be sleeping in Joburg? I was going through it all. And I was like, you know what? I have to tell my parents. But they knew that I had to write the one that I missed because I was mugged. So I just tell them I'm going to write the one that I missed. And I told them that we found a place where we can stay, we can book. And we booked for like 4 days. I went with my sister that side. I studied. That time, upon listening to gospel, I made sure that I prayed. Okay, I do pray, but guys, I made sure that I prayed in the morning when I woke up, in the afternoon when I had time, even I just wanted to pass my first year. I was like, I cannot go to Joburg and fail myself and fail my parents. So I was like, I need to pass. Then from there, I wrote, and after writing my first thing, like, oh my god, I'm in trouble here. I didn't write anything well. What did I do wrong? Like, I was not okay. My spirit was not okay. So when I went back to my place, I just continued studying because I was writing this day, the next day for 3 days. Like the supplementary exams. Introspected, I'm like, I need to change my life. This is not the life that I want. Second year, I'm going to nail everything, and I surely nailed everything. I wrote my subs, and then I passed all my modules, and then I had to do politics second year, and then I nailed it. And now it's my 3rd year. I've made it, and all I just want to say to everybody who's staying in Braam or who's into Monati and all that is that, yes, it's okay to have fun. We're all still young, we're all still enjoying, but make sure that you know why you're there. Make sure that you know what's more important, and you put what's more important first, you know, because that's like the most important thing. The most important thing is your studies, why you went to Joburg for your studies. So I think you should try to manage your stuff properly and know what's important. So yeah guys, if you have any experience in Braam or just anywhere that you lived for the first time and it was just hell or it was amazing, you had the best experience, I wouldn't say Braam was my best experience. No, it wasn't, because of certain things that happened, and I would love to relive the experience but with different people. So if you enjoyed my story time, please comment down below and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.